Alright, this is ridiculous. I was about to go to sleep too. Anyway, welcome everybody. It's fucking ridiculous. I gotta make sure my stream's working anyway. Oh yeah, it's working. Good, good. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, well, I guess we're doing it. Don't know if it works on this version because I have a different version of the game. I'm on experimental. I should probably switch back to the version I was using so I can show you guys on a test server. Just nice. Let me change to this. Yeah. Oh, why is it being so slow? Come on. Oh, it's already done. Yeah, you gotta give it a sec to start up now. This is ridiculous. Yeah, it's done. Now it's just being annoying. Coffee. No, it's like 10 p.m. So I'll do this bullshit. Alright. Come on, Vane. Can you just work? You're already done. Hey, why is it going so slow? What happened? I don't got anything else. Oh, what drive is it? I wonder what drive it's installed. That shit went from 30 seconds to 10 minutes. This is ridiculous. Absolutely fucking insane. Up right there. This says bug finding isn't fun. It's very fun. Bug finding is probably one of the most fun things doing it. Come on, Vane, you're already done. Why are you being weird? Oh, makes sense. Possess a random zombie crashed the game. I would assume so. You're possessing a fucking zombie. I'm keeping up with so much shit at the same time. It's giving me a headache. I can only keep up with game. That's the only thing I can do at the moment. Come on, Vane. You're 3, 2, 1. You better be done now. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put OBS on my second screen. I'm gonna close this because I have OBS open. Okay, Vane's just not loading. Vane's weird. Damn, look at the compression I'm on. I gotta get another fucking 24 monitor. Come on, Vane. Wow. It starts up slow. eh. There we go. Alright. Oh, they said I'm banned. Not sure about that. No, no, no. Anyway. Um, I was looking for a server because this is gonna be interesting. Server restarts could be looped. That is true. First. 13 to 32, 7 to 20. Hardcore PvE, wipe 423. Some of them are password protected though. I mean, I could join infected. But first, this is on experimental though. Is that gonna fuck my game? It might fuck my game. We'll do it anyway. If it crashes, it crashes. I don't know if it's gonna work. Because this version was on experimental. This save was. So I don't know if anything exactly changed, but I even started this one on experimental. It might be weird. It might gonna act weird. And I'll take op away from myself so I can show you guys this. Don't get me wrong, it's fucking interesting. Oh, I don't think it's happy. Oh no, wait, I can hear stuff. Alright. Now the minigame. I have admin. I'll take it away from myself. I don't do this. I forgot how to take admin away from myself. How do I take admin away from myself? I want to be honest, I completely forgot. I might just join my friend's server and do it. But yeah, I guess we'll keep an admin for now, guys. Alright. So, to go over some of the fucking stupid ass bugs, I'll have to cut them. I'll just do the game. Alright. So, say we want to look at command. I'll put all my stuff in my truck. So, with dev commands, it's the squiggly key. I guess the title key. Tilde? I don't fuck. Use the title key to do it. It's a squiggly key, usually under the escape button. So, things like give every item, like, it does work. As you can see, I'm now 100% overcovered. Some of these do work as normal, but I don't know if it's going to be different because I am opt. It might not. You never know. Say if we go over to the yeah, okay, so looks like because I am opt, it does correctly work. But say if you were to go onto a server. I have a server I can do this on because he doesn't fucking play it anymore. Pretty sure it's still up. It hasn't been up just yet. You have to wait on it to load. I love waiting on it to load. I don't know if I have to make a character or not. Alright. Nope. Alright, so mine's still. Good. In this one, I don't have op on, so I can, I think, properly show you guys. Should have just done this from the fucking beginning. Suppose we know what car I was last in. See? No permission to use admin menu. Guess I am permanently running. Seems to restart me. What are my characters extra fast? But anyway, you are able to use diff commands on actual servers themselves. So, say we want to go with something like give all items again. Give every item, if you're going to go by the actual name. They'll all be, I guess, technically real items. At least that's what I think. They'll all be technically real items. Most of these won't be actual items. I don't know if it's willing to work on this server. No. Okay. So, this is a fucking prime example. The weapons. They do not work correctly. Even if you have the thing for it, they do not work. The weapons do not work because they're technically not weapons. They have, I guess, technically the functionality as weapons sometimes, but not like actual things. See, all items are now gone because I have actual items in my inventory. Then if I go and remove every single actual item out of my inventory, they won't disappear. I know I have spray paint. I love spray paint. Let's go through, make sure I have nothing. Alright, we're all good. So if we go run that command again, now we're completely covered. Items technically still work as items, like the mining colony, mining laser. It doesn't actually show up in your hands when you hold it, and freeloading it does not work. But the thing is, say if you were to go build something, the building technically does work. Technically, as you can see, it says we have like the hammer or all that kind of stuff that we would actually need to build it. Those do work as normal. And now it's all gone again. Do I have... this is just another issue. So, they do stay if you put them in a container and then put them back in your inventory. But if you do the opposite, if you just don't put them in a container, it just doesn't work. And putting them in a container with real items also doesn't work because they'll also just disappear. The sunset always pierces into things which you don't know. Oops, not the same. But anyway, stuff like that always happens. They don't count as real items, but they function as somewhat real items. There's a fucking 4-wheel in the ground. But things like weapons, they don't work. Tools partially work as long as you don't use them as weapons. Magazines work just fine. Food works just fine. The keys and stuff also work. Ammunition and clothing is kind of a different story, because the ammo can be used in a normal gun as long as you pick up the real gun first and then do the give all to give yourself some ammo. Stuff like that does work perfectly. You'll be able to use the ammo and all that stuff. It won't convert it into real items, but it will function as a real item. And then clothing and bulletproof vests or helmets and all that stuff. The clothing, it functions as normal. You're able to see the clothing. Other people aren't because it's still technically a ghost item. But with the clothing, it still functions as normal. It gives you protection from zombies and all that stuff depending on the clothing. Still gives you warmth. But picking up a real item and wearing that real item, say if you were to have like a normal backpack, then pick up a combat pack, it will immediately make all your clothing disappear. And same can be said with the bulletproof vests and stuff. The bulletproof vests do protect you from bullets and some melee attacks, even though they're ghost items. So that's very fun. Now, another command. What one was it? I don't remember. So, the command destroy structure it depends. It kind of decides on its own whether it wants to work or not. Um, Not exactly always working. That's why I haven't exactly done much with it. It doesn't destroy anything like the mailboxes or houses or anything like that. It mainly just destroys built structures that are built by different players or the same player. So, collision visibility, I mean, it's good. So, if we go show collision visibility, that time I just turned my screen on odd color. Yeah, you can see all the kind of stuff that I've been doing here. Repair item, it does work as long as you also don't pick up items. So I don't remember what stack collision does. Oh wait, I remember what stack collision. Oh, that's collision. Collision. That usually shows collision boxes. And about to punch the zombie to death. God mode, it kind of works. You better be dead. How are you not dead? You know how many times I've punched this zombie? It is insane. Okay, now it's dead. Things like God, I guess they do kind of work. Not completely, but they kind of work. It'll allow you to build items, but they won't actually build. I guess it just shows that you're able to build it, but you're not actually able to do it. I'm not sure. Another thing I'm not sure of is being able to spawn items, like actually in, like say if we were to spawn it on the ground to try to convert it into a real item. I don't think that'll work because I don't exactly know how to do that. So, another show debug collision. So this is another thing I've used. Um, I guess it allows you to kind of scroll through other targets, such as players. Then it does show you their location. I have used this before. It's very helpful for finding where people are without them having to tell you where they are. Because if you do it, and then say if you go this way, it'll change your X, and then if you go, no, this way is X. This way is Y. Yeah, X, Y. Okay. So if you're able to do that, you're able to use the map and say, if they were in that house over there, you can do this, go from the items, draw a straight line, and then by doing that, you can kind of tell where they are, what building they're in. Very helpful. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to do. What was that? Stack collision? Show debug collision. I gotta remember how to turn it off because I forgot. I don't. I guess my game kind of merged itself with the other version. Cool. So there's like a ton of different commands you can do. I've been doing them for, but yeah, show debug reset. That'll turn that off. I wrote this down. I'm not sure about the collision mesh. That one didn't seem to work. Collision. Yeah, show collision visibility. I'm not sure about it. So this time it didn't seem to make the houses or cars as invisible as it did last time. I don't know why. Collisionless profile. I don't know what that does either. Probably something log-wise. I don't got access access to the logs on the server. It's not mine, it's a friend's. Yeah, I said enter. Show collision. That'll allow you to see where you're walking your actual entity box, along with the entity box of cars, zombies, and stuff. And then if you pair this with collision visibility, which doesn't seem to be working at the moment, it allows you to see through buildings, and see, say, other players, zombies, or cars that may pull up. Or I guess where the perfect area to stack things is if you don't want your cars to fly away. Yeah, if you want. Things like fill item, it's a little weird. I don't know why I have to press twice to turn it off. Yeah, okay. You guys won't be able to hear that much. So, another item, like, I guess, destroy target, it doesn't work. Destroy target doesn't work, but other, I guess, destroy commands have a possibility of working. Target is just... Oh, destroy target's a little bit weird. I may have to put the actual coords of the item in order to potentially destroy it, but I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, ghost items and real items, they act a little weird with each other, as I've already said. And then, I guess, what else could I try to go over? Oh yeah, you're able to give yourself stats. So, say you want to adjust the XP for things, just go like add XP, agility. Say, what if I want to just fucking bring that shit straight up? So what, I just did agility. Yeah, look at this. Fucking tons of XP. So you are able to do that. It's a little bit buggy though. It'll allow you to keep it until you die or leave. It'll function as normal, just without being able to, actually, I guess, never mind. Interesting. I don't know what happened, but now it stays. That's interesting. I might have to use it. That's a new discovery. Because last time, it would allow you to keep it until you leave or died. And then it would reset it again, but you could just keep running that command over and over again. So, that is interesting. And then status effect. I don't remember how to do it. Oh, wait. Yeah, set condition. So, say I want to do set condition thirster. The conditions are a bit weird. Some of them work, some of them don't work. Things like being pain-killed and antidepressed, those do tend to stay, but things like thirst and hunger, they don't unless you do it at the same time you eat food. Then it stays. You can also go into the negative. Whoopsie. That was supposed to be a negative. So if you want to go negative, technically what it'll do is it'll just go down a lot. It'll just go down. You can pretty much just keep going down over and over again. I don't know why my player character's so goddamn fast. I know you can adjust the train speed. I don't know why you can adjust the train speed. I've never seen the train move except for in the main menu. It is possible to turn on super speed and stuff, though. I haven't figured it out. Things like super speed, super jump haven't worked just yet. So it's interesting. Yeah, agility 4. What happened? Agility 4, but I have the perks. Ooh, that's fucking interesting. Agility 4, but I have the perks of 100. So that makes me wonder if I can reset the agility up to 100. Do I get more perks? No. I know I can individually add perks. Yeah, see, you can add things like this. Say I want to go maybe cat-like reflexes. I guess it doesn't exactly work if you do something like that. I don't know. It's kind of an experiment on my end right now. Just been slowly figuring everything out, other than being able to punch zombies to death because they keep getting in the way. But yeah, I'm not sure. I know on the experimental version, being panicked is a little bit weird because it tends to just stay there without ever going away. I did want to do a test real quick. Let me save it. Oh, wait, it's a server. So let me do. What's the command? The command was apparently possess random zombie. Hmm. So yeah, closest player possess random zombie. Convert all proxies to zombie. The zombies are a bit weird because I know you can immediately zombify yourself. That does work. You can also immediately zombie other players if you can focus your console on them, which is also possible. So convert zombie to proxy or convert proxy to zombie. I don't know what proxy is. For say we do that. Okay. So the possessed didn't crash my game like it did with the other. Possess. So random zombie may not work. So I think you may have to do possess target. I don't know how possession works with zombies. It's possession. I don't think anyone knows how it works other than maybe in Minecraft. Closest player possess random zombie. Closest player possess random animal. What if we do this? Yeah, I don't think it worked. Oh, I think I understand how possess works. It might make the zombies directly focus on you. That's might what be possession is. Because I know for the basic thing possession, it's like, oh, you can, I guess, take over the zombie, which it's kind of what I'm thinking at here. It's like we focus the attention of the zombie directly on us, as there's, I guess, no one else who's already focused on me. That might have to be a test. Can I set my strength? Hold on. Ooh, stream level. Yeah, streams. So I guess the stats, they're a little different, aren't they? Yeah, I guess the stats are a little different, depending on how you decide to do them. That's interesting. That's for, yeah, see, agility has been reset. Probably because I gave myself stats or something else. So that's a little bit weird. We'll have to figure that out. Then things like fly, no, fly doesn't work. The open command, as you can see, it allows you to open specific maps along with being able to open your saves. The open command allows you to open your specific saves and or auto saves, and I guess maps as well. Save from potential other servers. What was that I just saw? Opens connection to localhost. I don't. So that forces this to be server side. Power all electronic system nodes to toggle power. Toggle power is a little bit. I haven't done toggle power just yet. But yeah, this is pretty much all I know. I haven't done a ton of experimenting, mostly because I've been sleeping and have a job. But anyway, that's all I know. See you.